Hey guys, I'm Chris Buhr from Martinsville, Saskatchewan. We're at Forge Fitness. We're going to take the supplement world guys through one of my quad days. Just before we get started here, going to get my pre-workout supplements going. Today I'm going to take Pre-HD Elite. This is a non-stim pre-workout. Still get all the benefits of the pump and the focus without any extra stims. We're already cranking pretty hard on these exercises and they're pretty physically demanding, so I don't really like to have the extra heart rate stimulation. So I'll just take 2 scoops of this, get full doses of all the ingredients for pump and for focus. And then after that, I got my intra-workout supplements here. We're going to do a combination of some intra-workout carbs, Carb HD. We're going to use some creatine, some glutamine, and some essential amino acids. I like to just use the raw unflavored forms because there's enough flavor from the Carb HD in here. Otherwise, I would be using the Intra HD, but it is flavored, and the flavors I don't really like when they mix too much. So, yeah. All right, so for today's workout, we're going to hit quads. I'll run you through my workout quickly. We're going to start with hack squats. This goes based off feel. I'm kind of a progressive overload training style, but with a little bit more volume than people are traditionally doing. So I'll do 3 to 5 working sets of most movements. We'll start with the hack squats, and we'll start with 3 sets. But if I feel like I didn't get enough out of it, then I'll add a couple more sets in. We'll move to leg press after that with foot position focused low on the platform for a quad focus. We'll do 3 working sets there. Probably 2 of them will use intensifiers to go beyond failure, so something like a rest pause set or a drop set. After that, it depends how my lower back is feeling. I've been having some issues with that, so I'll either do some Smith squats if I'm feeling good. Otherwise, I'll use a machine to do a variation of a squat or a front squat. We'll do 3 more working sets of that, and we'll try to get at least one set past failure with that, and then finish up with some quad extensions. We'll do 2 to 3 triple drop sets and just finish off anything we have left in the tank. So I don't like to spend too much energy and time on warm-up sets. I'll just do, once I feel warmed up, I'll do the first weight, 12, 15 reps, get used to the movement. Everything after that is just about making sure that you're comfortable with the movement as you slowly increase the weight. Just there's no dramatic shock to the body going from, a warm-up weight to your working set weight, especially with exercises like this where you can get pretty heavy on here. You want to slowly, I find it works best if you slowly probe your weight up 1 to 2 plates at a time. I'll just do, 1, 2 reps, make sure I have control of the weight, everything's firing properly, and then on to the next set. That way I have, all my energy stores ready for the first working set so I can go all out to failure. I like to try to keep my feet as much underneath my shoulders as possible. I find that really drives all the tension onto the quads and eliminates any hamstring activation. If you're comfortable with allowing your knees to come forward over your toes, you're going to get a lot more quad activation out of your leg exercises. So I'll even hang my heels off of here because I have short legs, and that allows me to have my little femurs in the right place for the maximum quad activation on this exercise. So now we got to get creative because this machine's maxed out on weight and we need a little bit more for our working set. So this isn't ideal, but throw them up over the handles. You can fit a couple plates each side here before it starts to obstruct your shoulders a little too much. This is about max I go here. I try sometimes strapping the plates on here, but they've been falling off halfway through the set and stuff. So Atlantis dropped the ball on this machine with short horns. So this is kind of where I've been maxing out at the last few weeks. It's 10 plates a side. I like to go on a working set till I can comfortably hit 12 reps. I think I hit 10 last week, but it's a battle. So, I mean, I'm taking a lot of breaths between sets and stuff, or between reps. And eventually what I'd like to do is get the set where I can fire out those 12 reps comfortably and confidently before I like to move up. So still lots of room to progress on this weight before I'll really need to worry about adding more plates on here. Oh, it's good.
That's 10 reps,
There's 10. I didn't lost count. It's good. Felt good. First exercise, I never like to go use intensifiers and go beyond failure. Well, I shouldn't say never. I used to, but I find that compromises your ability to really perform on any other exercise. So if you're looking to beat the logbook, come in, go to failure, not beyond failure on exercise 1. Exercise 2, it's fair game. And from there on out, should dwindle down. You shouldn't really be doing more than 2 really focused compounds per muscle group that you're really trying to beat the logbook in for like a strength, progressive overload performance type thing. Everything else after that, just have fun with it. But come in, focused, two movements, 100% focused, ready to destroy them, and let that consume your mind until the mission's accomplished. So I'm gonna do a couple more sets. That first set went a lot better than I expected, so we're gonna try to do it again. I'm gonna shoot for 9 reps this time. We'll see, and then depending how that goes, I might decrease the weight and try to get a little bit more reps out of the set. See how this goes. 9 reps. So hack squats went awesome today. Probably just because the camera's rolling, but hit some PRs on basically every set. Now we're going to switch to leg press, another hard compound for quads. I'm going to follow the same principle with foot placement. Heels slightly hanging off just because, again, I have the short legs. I can get away with that. This is a pretty cool piece. It's a pivoting platform, so as the weight comes down, it pivots with you and it really keeps the quads loaded. Probably one of the harder leg presses I've used for quad focus. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna hit PR set on this one. I'm wiped from the hack squats, but I've kind of been getting into some bad habits with the leg press, trying to chase numbers where I'm not quite using the full range of motion that I want to be using for this exercise. So I'm going to back off a little bit, just recreate those good habits and then move up with them. Today's a good day to do that because I'm, like I said, pooped from going above what I normally do on the hack squats there. So see how this goes. Definitely not going to do as much warm up for this. I just want to do probably one, maybe two feeler sets just to get a feel for the exercise and the movement. And then we'll get right into that working sets again. Intensifier to this set. I'm going to do a rest pause. Shoot for the same reps as last set. I'm going to wait 15 seconds. Hammer out as many more as I can. Wait another 15 seconds, maybe 20. We'll see how we feel. And try to grind another 2-3 reps. to do a back off set now with no real intentions. I'm just going to slow the tempo down, get some time under tension, and just finish off the quads on this exercise, and then we'll see what we want to do after. So I just lightened the weight, focused on flexing my quads as hard as I could through the end of every rep there. Felt really good. I'm pumped right up to the hip flexors, so it's good. I don't think I'm gonna need a third exercise today. So we'll scrap the front squats. We'll finish up with a couple sets of quad extensions and just, the intensity was there today. We were able to just push beyond failure and hammer some kick-ass sets. So stimulate, not annihilate. My quads are smoked. There's nothing left. Could barely even do a drop set with like half the weight I normally use. So we're gonna do one more, maybe drop set. Just try to squeeze out a lot of reps and just go home with nothing in the tank. That's it. Dylan, that's a sick adjustment. We're pumped right to the hip flexors. All right, so that's a wrap for today. Took you guys through some of my supplements, took you guys through the quad workout. We'll just maybe hit some post-workout posing and get a look at the big pump here.